In the beginning, before the horsemen rode and before the balance was threatened, there was only the void and the will of the Creator. This is a universe built on war, betrayal, and the eternal struggle between light and shadow. In the Darksiders saga, the fate of all things is shaped by ancient beings, forbidden knowledge, and the desperate choices of those who must uphold the thin line between order and chaos. I'm Vigil, and this is Video Game Lore, and today we'll journey together through the complete timeline of the Darksiders universe, from the birth of creation all the way to the end of Darksiders I. Settle in, because this is a tale of worlds built, destroyed, and remade, where every choice echoes across eternity. Long before the Charred Council or the Horsemen, the Creator shaped the cosmos. The order of his creations remains a mystery, but among the very first were the Nephilim, ancient artisans who built their first society and imbued their own creations with fragments of their own bodies and will. Not long after came the Makers, angels, and then demons. But soon, the Creator vanished, leaving the Makers to build heaven and hell. Their greatest works would come later, Eden, the paradise intended as the cradle of humanity. Thousands of years later, Gobanan, one of the oldest Makers, taught the demon Lilith the secrets of creation. When he tried to confess, his apprentice Belisatra killed him to protect Lilith. What followed changed the fate of all creation. The angels and demons, driven by pride and ancient hatreds, fell into endless war, threatening all of creation. To prevent annihilation, the Charred Council was formed, stone-faced arbiters tasked with upholding the balance. In their wisdom, a third race was conceived, humanity, born to bring equilibrium. Eden was prepared, but humanity's time had not yet come. Sometime later, Lilith, blending angelic and demonic essence, birthed Absalom, the first Nephilim. The Nephilim, powerful but without purpose or home, turned to conquest and destruction. Their first victims were the Nephilim, slaughtered and stripped of their unique bodies so that death could forge the dreaded grand abominations, weapons so terrible that they were sealed in the abomination vault. 4 of the Nephilim, death, strife, fury, and war, were racked by guilt. They betrayed their own, swearing fealty to the Charred Council in exchange for the power to stop the Nephilim. With the Horse Master's guidance, each tamed a supernatural mount: despair, mayhem, rampage, and ruin. The Horsemen and an army of angels met the Nephilim at Eden. War lost control, driven by the chaos of battle. Only Death's sacrifice, impaling himself on Ward's blade and slicing off Ward's left hand, brought him back to his senses. The Horsemen, with the angels, destroyed the Nephilim. Death slew Absalom, unknowingly birthing corruption, a malignant force destined to poison creation. Death sealed the souls of his brethren, except Absalom's, in an amulet, unable to destroy it. Instead, he entrusted it to the Crowfather. After the slaughter on Eden, Eden was sealed. Abaddon and Astarte, angelic champions, defended the garden. The council punished Lilith, erasing her memories of creation. Yet Lucifer, the Dark Prince, kept a secret gateway to Eden, releasing a new abomination to corrupt Astarte. He began gathering Nephilim relics, plying demon lords with power and promises. War and Strife were dispatched to investigate Samael. Finding him besieged by Moloch, a demon now allied with Lucifer, Samael refused Lucifer's deals, joining forces with the Horsemen. Abaddon, meanwhile, broke the pact by creating a sacred bomb against demons. War was sent to destroy it, laying waste to angels and their research. Lilith, Belisatra, and the angel Hardramon all spun their own webs of intrigue, seeking power, love, and revenge. Abaddon secretly hired Death to hunt a demon on Earth, leading Death to Vulgrim for new weapons. In 1722, Marseille, France, Death encountered the corrupted angel Makala, who was spreading corruption among mortals. He slew her, but the corruption survived, seeping into the Forge lands and beyond. Fearing heaven's destruction, Abaddon, Azrael, and Ulthane forged the Armageddon Blade to break the seals of the apocalypse, tricking hell into attacking Earth so heaven could retaliate without breaking the pact. The seals were reforged and hidden, but the Council and Lucifer were not deceived. As the demons invaded, War was summoned to Earth, alone, his power slowly drained by the Council. He fought through ruined cities, realizing too late the 7th seal wasn't broken. Straga, a demon lord, killed him, and War awoke chained before the Charred Council. Abaddon was slain by Straga, but Lilith resurrected him as the Destroyer, new leader of Hell's forces. Samael is imprisoned on Earth for opposing Lucifer. Death, learning of War's fate, set out to clear his brother's name or restore humanity. The world fell into chaos. The 7 deadly sins escaped. Fury was dispatched to hunt them. Strife worked in secret with the Makers to preserve humanity, and the Horsemen were scattered. During War's century-long imprisonment, Death embarks on his own quest to undo his brother's supposed crime. He travels to the Forge Lands, aids the Makers against corruption, and journeys to the Dead Plains and Lost Light, battling angels, demons, and the avatar of corruption, his own kin, Absalom. Death ultimately defeats Absalom, and faced with the ultimate choice, sacrifices his own kind, the Nephilim, to resurrect humanity and save his brother. The souls of the Nephilim are lost forever, but humanity is restored to the balance. Death's sacrifice sets the stage for War's ultimate battle and the fate of all creation. 10 years after the prologue of Darksiders I, as War remains in prison, Fury is summoned by the Charred Council to Earth to hunt down and destroy the 7 deadly sins. Her journey is shaped by the enigmatic Lord of the Hollows, who gives her elemental powers and questions the Council's true motives. Fury discovers layers of deception. The Council has manipulated both the sins and the Horsemen, while Envy, the final sin, reveals herself as Fury's watcher and betrays her. After a brutal battle, Fury defeats Envy and faces the Charred Council, who now see her as a threat. Depending on her choices, she may use the mysterious stone sigil to block the Council's attack and escape. Fury returns to Earth, realizing the true value of humanity and vowing to protect what's left of it. With the help of the Makers and the mysterious Jones, secretly Strife, she helps secure humanity's future against Hell's army. With Death's sacrifice complete, War is released from his century of imprisonment. The Charred Council sends him back to Earth to face the Destroyer, Abaddon, transformed, and the armies of Hell. War battles through the ruined world, confronting old allies and new enemies, and ultimately shatters the final seal, summoning the other Horsemen, Strife, Fury, and Death, to stand with him. As the Horsemen prepare for the final confrontation, Lilith faces her master's wrath for failing to deliver the Nephilim army. Humanity is restored, but the universe remains on the brink of annihilation. The saga of the Horsemen is far from over. From the first spark of creation to the fall of Earth and the rise of the Destroyer, the Darksiders universe is a saga of betrayal, sacrifice, and the eternal fight for balance. We've witnessed the forging of the Horsemen, the corruption of angels and demons, the rise of the sins, and the ultimate choices that shape existence. But this is only the beginning. In future videos, we'll dive even deeper into the mysteries, characters, and secrets that continue to shape the dark mythos. If you want more epic journeys through the Darksiders universe, like, share, subscribe, and hit that hype button. This has been Vigil from Video Game Lore. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.
You will be hunted. The White City for certain. The Council, and there will be others. You would wage this war alone?
No. Not alone.